Nerds, welcome to JerBear Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 10, Episode 3 of Supernatural, entitled Soul Survivor. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes in just a few seconds. We're coming off the heels of Rickenbach, whatever the Orville Redenbacher. We're coming off the heels of that episode, which was really good, just diving deeper into Dean. We get Crowley kind of selling Dean out and having Sam come in to try to get him, or to actually take him in, put him in a bunker. And Crowley currently has the first blade, if I'm not mistaken, which I think is what he wants. Potentially he'll give it back to Dean, but since Sam has Dean, he's taken away the first blade, so he doesn't have access to it. I wish Dean and the first blade would have lasted longer, but I don't know how the season's going to actually play out. Cass isn't doing too good. Metatron was kind of offering to give Cass his powers back if he was freed. Cass says no, and that's pretty much where we're at with everything. That last episode, the way it was paced, the way it was layered, everything with it just felt really nice all the way around. So without further ado, Season 10, Episode 3, we're going to hop into it here for Soul Survivor. I'm going to put Jerry behind the scenes. Boop. And let's watch. Starting off with some... I had a word I was going to say, but it's gone. We're doing an exorcism on Dino.
Doctor. Father.
Doctor, father. Father, doctor. I was vibing there for a second. Look at him. Bad to the bone.
Really?
Oh, he's going to put the human blood in him instead of using his own blood. Yeah.
I got your blood type.
I don't know if I mentioned this before or not. I have no idea what my blood type is. Do you? Like, do you know what your blood type is? I have a feeling it's one of the O's. Oh. But I'm not quite sure. Because I think my parents may be like a O or like AB. I don't remember. But of all the times I've like went to the doctor as a kid, and a couple years ago, or right before the pandemic, did like a general like health checkup, and it was like, let's get some blood. We can test some stuff. Make sure you're okay. I'm good. But like, I should have asked, like, what's my blood type? They have it on file, right? I just call them. I just want to know. I think it's fun.
Sam, I know you think you're gonna try and fix me.
Not to cut him off. We know he's gonna try to fix him. But, like, isn't it crazy how medicine over the course of the years, like, back then, if somebody's bleeding out, like, oh, my God, he needs blood. They just gave him blood, not knowing it wasn't compatible. The fact that they've tested different bloods and organized them with names. And then I read that O wasn't initially O. It was something else. And then it ended up becoming O. Something like that, yeah? I don't remember. It was like O neg or something. And it ended up like whatever the verbiage for it was became O negative, O positive. Something. It's wild just how shit works out. It just makes sense now.
Occurred to you that maybe I don't want to be fixed. Just let me go live my life. I won't bother you. Buckle up. Sammy. You know I hate shots.
I don't even get a flu shot, brother.
I hate demons.
Ooh. This man tried to show his teeth and got splashed in the face with a little bit of a money shot from a pastor, and then gets ejected in the arm. I just love that all last season it was Sam, I don't want this. It's how shows go. Sam's like, I don't want this. I don't want to be saved. But he was saved. And now Dean, I don't want it. But Sam's going to do it anyways. I got you, brother. Supernatural. What the fuck? Oh, there's a demon inside. I think maybe that's a reaction, and not only just the blood coming in him, but maybe also the mark of Cain. Could we just go back to Cain and just have him take the mark back? Is that a possibility?
I worry about you.
She said, I like you. It's fucking cute. I love it. More than I should. Oh.
Well, you know you could be killing me.
Could be.
Which one of us is really a monster?
Sam, what was you out here doing, bro?
Gonna come back to you now.
Sammy, what was you out there doing, bro? Flashback, here it comes. Gotta fade into it.
But you found a way, didn't you, Sam?
So he had that guy go out there and do that shit so you could try to get a little 411 information. I don't blame Sam for that. Granted, he didn't know he was going to end up getting fucking Lester killed, but I mean, it's a shitty move, but like, it's a big brain play.
Kill my wife,
Lester?
and my soul is yours.
Done.
Bro, you can't just... As soon as she summoned kill my wife, you can have my soul, I don't give a fuck. What? Bro, divorce, move on, go be happy, or sell your soul for something else better than just revenge.
Why don't we try that again?
Nobody knows where Crowley and your brother are.
I like how that's all tied in because we've seen this already. Yeah, that's the girl I thought was Tessa. So I like how all that right there is tied in. That's good shit. Yeah.
They're off the radar.
Actually be worse than me. I mean, you took a guy at his lowest, used him, and it cost him his life and his soul. Nice work.
That's dirty work right there, bro. Yeah, here's your next injection. That is dirty work. I can't tell if this motherfucker's recording sometimes.
Let me ask you this, Sammy. If this doesn't work, we both know what you gotta do to me, right?
You gotta put me
You got the
down.
stomach for that, Sam?
You gotta put me down, bro.
Step by his side. Together we rule. Together we create the perfect hell.
Great one.
Crowley's sitting over here pondering about his hashtag
Your
bestie.
Majesty. Are you all right?
Yeah, man, we're just hanging out.
I was thinking of better days.
When he was with his
Yes.
little boyfriend.
Your sabbatical.
Yeah, Dean and Crowley, Dean and Cass. I mean, my man's bouncing all around the angels and demons and stuff. When the time comes, where's he gonna go? Heaven or hell? He's got a boyfriend in both locations, and he's got Benny in purgatory. I think Benny got in. Like if Sam dies, Sam went to hell the first time. He just goes, I don't know. But if Dean dies, he just is gonna go to heaven or hell or purgatory, wherever. He's got connections in either locations. They can just get him out. The fuck?
Most importantly, I can debauch by your side without being a personal embarrassment. You'll see what I'm worth.
No, I can see already.
I can hear. Yep. Now what was that? Like, did you just kill him? Turn him into a cloud of smoke? Did you send him elsewhere? I
Anyone
don't.
else care to comment?
How does that work? Where does he go? He goes to purgatory, right? We going to the Manson Ranch?
I missed another turn. I have no idea where the main road is.
Bro, pull over more on the side in
Seems
case somebody else.
So confining.
Maybe I was just tired of babysitting you.
Now
I've
he-
been always having to yank your lame ass out of the fire since forever.
Now he just wants to say some real hateful shit to try to get a reaction out of Sammy. Or maybe he's just pulling at straws inside of his own self to try to, get some quote unquote truth out there.
Or maybe,
Okay.
maybe it was
Okay.
the fact that my mother would still be alive if it wasn't for you.
And now that is a fucking low blow. You just don't say that shit right there.
That your very existence sucked the life out of my life.
This isn't my brother talking. We don't get to quit in this family. This family is all we have ever had.
Well,
Hey, remember that last season? Just because we're family, it makes it all right. I get where Sam's coming from. It's a little contradicting, but it makes sense with the progression of the story.
We got nothing.
Would you say that to Dad?
Dad. Oh, there's a prize. Here's a man who brainwashed us into wasting our lives fighting his losing battle. Oh, ooh. Is this you manning up?
This is me yanking your lame ass out of the fire.
I mean, I appreciate him for just simply saying, there's a man that brainwashed us to live his life. Whether that is actual Dean talking or that's just a little demon inside of him. At least there's more self-awareness now.
Guilty
Why you look at him like that? Treason.
Sentence is death.
Yakam. Right there in front of everybody. And you
Anyone
gonna
else hungry to betray me?
fizzle the fuck out.
The wound? You run off with your boy toy, Dean Winchester.
I'm
Now
not
he's
your
running amok
boy
and you
toy.
can't control him or
Boy
the kingdom.
toy.
You've squandered our loyalty.
What will you do?
Not live in the hell you've made.
That shit look like lube, bro. This man burned himself alive in hell. There's other ways to probably off yourself. More painless ways. You're just trying to prove a point. Why not? I mean, I get what he's saying though. Like, you could tell Crowley's kind of being bored because he wishes he was off doing something else. I don't think Crowley no longer has the passion to be the king of hell, even though that's what he kind of fought for the whole last season in manipulating Dean to get this mark, to do this, to kill Abaddon, this, that, and the other. And now that he's here and Dean's gone, he's just like, meh.
How easily distractions occur.
Distractions.
Emotions, feelings.
He's saying don't.
They're dangerous temptations.
He's saying, hold me now.
biblical
Say don't.
test,
Yeah. He says, don't fall for me. Don't get
I don't
feelings.
mean to be unkind.
You don't need to be kind.
I'm trying to keep our priorities clear.
For now.
Not to worry then. I am very clear on my priorities. And yours.
He's just been wanting to save his friend this whole time before you even came into the fold. But like, you could tell that she likes him and he's picking up on that. And he just doesn't want no distractions right now. But I think you can be distracted just a little bit. John Goodman had his fucking eyeballs burned out. Lil Levi's. That's an old ass filling station right there, son. Gas and grocery.
Cast you up very, very slowly. So your honey bunch?
Not the honey bunches of oats. Honey bunch handy. Oh, honey bunch. Shut the fuck up. I don't care anymore. I had something in my brain. Hannah, ain't nothing even happened to you, bro. You got one kidney stone. Get the fuck up and go help. Look at them young pups right there. Them young boys. Man, a picture like those, they say 1,000 words, don't they? And just to be able to look back on it, you see yourself a little younger. You know, I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but especially when I was in high school, I was like, man, I just hate the way I look and this, that, and the other. And then I look at pictures of me in high school and I was like, granted, I look better now than I did then, but it's more of just like, I was too hard on myself. And then there's, hey, look at these memories. Look at this time when we were happy. And you could take Dean, for example, sitting down, looking at these pictures. You can have that 10 minutes where it just feels like you're in that moment, looking at these pictures, thinking about everything that's happened to you in your life and this, that, and the other. But before you know it, you're right back in the present doing something else away from those photos. And you just have to keep on keeping on. And it kind of sucks. I like their smiles right here, though. They look very happy. Them happy makes me happy. I don't even know these motherfuckers like that. I would have never left that room if I was you, Sam.
Suffer. Just like my Daniel suffered before you killed him.
And fuck you and Daniel.
Death isn't on my head.
Why can't you people just sit on clouds and play harps like you're supposed to?
He's a bad bitch. I fuck with Crowley heavy. Even after all the bad he's done. What's that say about me? You know what they say about red flags? They're just red flags when you wear rose-colored glasses, you know? Go ahead and take his new grace now, baby. You got another stolen grace. Crowley then came up and gave you some goddamn superpowers.
You owe me.
And that's how that works. Deal with the devil, kind of.
Why did you help me?
Purely business. Since you're 5 miles away from the Winchester's clubhouse, I can only surmise that you're headed there. The Dean has become...
Comes to worse. That means killing him.
I'm not sentimental.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Crow. Can y'all heal each other with your tongues or something? Let me watch. That was freaky, my bad.
You're still in there somewhere.
Talk to him,
Just let me
Sam.
finish the treatments.
Just let me. You know, fuck it.
Dean?
You act like I want to be cured.
Here he goes with their little shining moment. Yeah.
Personally, I like the disease.
Dean, stop that!
He likes the
Look, I don't
power
wanna
it
use
has
this
in
blade on
him.
you.
That sucks for you, doesn't it? Because you really mean that.
Look, if you come out of that room...
Hey, Demon Dean is off his fucking rocker, bro. Off of it.
I won't have a choice.
Sure you will. And I know which one you'll make. Do it.
Stab him with some human blood. Come on, Sam.
It's all you.
What if he did just slit that motherfucker's throat? Castiel!
It's over. Dude, it's over.
Cass got him from the back, just how Dean likes it. Oh, Sammy couldn't. Sammy couldn't bring himself to do it, man. I don't blame him. I don't think I would have had the strength to do it either. Demon eyes. Oh. See how the way it peeled back? Dean? I'm gonna see where this goes next, but he had no idea. He just says, "You look worried." He's tied up. No, the holy water didn't work. Did they get the demon out of him? That I don't think it. There's no shot it can be that simple, right? Like none whatsoever. It just can't be. I feel like that doesn't that ceremony end with like you have to have the trials. Well, you don't have to have the trials, but you have to have like the hand power, what have you. Was that the thing that was needed, or could you just do the injections? And then you have to do your own blood on their face, and then there's just that and the other. I can't remember like exactly step by step, but I don't know. Feels weird. I thought we were cutting back to Cole.
So I'm just gonna go grab my brother some cholesterol. And then I'm gonna get drunk.
Touche, well played, but I understand Castiel's urgency. Like, we still have to get rid of that mark of Cain. Take him back to Cain, boobles.
Well, thank you for stepping in when you did.
I don't know why you just didn't have her come in, meet the boys, be like, "Hey, Hannah, don't get too emotional, because this is my boy toy." Hashtag Dean O. Reno.
What does Sam say?
Take a lot more than trying to kill Sam with a hammer to make him want to walk away.
You realize how screwed up our lives are, that even makes sense. I'm glad you're here, man.
I didn't get a chance to swallow that water before you said that. They have had such a fucked up life that you can say the most outlandish thing and it makes a little bit of sense.
Maybe you should take some time before you get back to work. Allow yourself to heal.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. Who's that? Who we got sitting over here? Lady? Abaddon? I'd be so fucking annoyed if it was Abaddon. Why would you sit under that? You know blood's gonna drip on you. Who the fuck is that? Is that supposed to be our threat this season? Is that what's gonna happen? Facing mounting problems in hell, Crowley seeks out an unlikely ally in Castiel, while Sam's determined efforts to cure Dean hit a snag. Personally, this is just me. I wish that this Dean situation would go on longer with him being a demon, this, that, and the other. Because it seems like it's resolved pretty simply. And we have a whole season left. So all that means is like we took the first 3 seasons, which is traditional supernatural storytelling, those first 4 to 5 episodes, and we resolved one major issue, and now we can get into Monster of the Week episodes, essentially, with the brothers working together. I would rather have Dean and Sam away from each other for a little bit longer, with Dean still... We can still get to this same road. Again, I don't know how the season's going to play out, so this may not even be a bad thing. But I would rather see a longer version of us getting to the same point, with Dean killing more people, the mark of Cain being gone, Dean sitting in that chair for a couple episodes, kind of like how Crowley was, of him going through the pain and the suffering, and like maybe his mark needing to be satiated while he's a demon so he gets extra strength, and that's the reason he breaks out. But I like the way that the human blood's the reason he was able to get up, because he made it more human. It just feels like they could have stretched that out a little bit longer. I don't know. I think I would like to see the big conflict I thought was leaning towards Sam and Dean. Sam has an opportunity to kind of kill his brother, but he doesn't. He doesn't. And if it wasn't for Cash showing up, Sam probably was going to die at the hands of his brother, which is the real Cain and Abel story. But I feel like we can just go to Cain and be like, hey, yo, take a shit back, something. And Crowley gets wind that Cass is out and about doing his business. So they're like, hey, man, you know, Cass is weak. Go kill him. And instead he goes and steals a grace for him. I'm enjoying Crowley a bunch. And Hannah having these feelings for Cass. Now he's juiced up, so we at least have him for the rest of the season probably. So let's take it that route. And let's see where him and Hannah end up going to. I think it'd be interesting. This episode it's good to watch, but it feels like we got to the resolution a little too quick. We'll see what else is set up and who the mystery woman is at the end. And I'll leave it there, with season 10, episode 3 being Soul Snatcher, or Soul Survivor. Season 10, episode 4 being Paper Moon. And I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one.